Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Hélène. Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so I'm Hélène van Driessen. I'm a 23-year-old student. I'm studying hotel management, and right now I'm doing my internship in Hotel Fontetres in Sevilla.
Wow, chic.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And living abroad, living in Sevilla, how is that going for you?
It's amazing. It's in the south of Spain, so all the people are very relaxing. The atmosphere is really friendly, and yes,
It's okay.
it's
Nice.
really nice. Yes.
And now that you are in Sevilla, could you maintain the same lifestyle like in the place where you lived, or was it a lot cheaper? Or
I used to live in Leuven, and there I was a student, so the lifestyle is really different because in Leuven I was studying, so I didn't have like a lot of obligatories where I had to go to. Like I had to go to class, but they weren't obliged, so I had like a very free lifestyle. And now I'm studying, and now that I'm working in Sevilla, I have to be at work, like obviously, but it's still a really free way of living because of the south of Spain and because of the atmosphere around. I think if I would do my internship in, for example, Germany, it would be very, very
way
strict.
different?
Yeah, way different.
Okay. How did you get to the village of Sevilla?
I wanted to do my internship in Spain, and then my mother told me she knew someone from a hotel in Sevilla, and I was really interested because I first wanted to go to Madrid, but then I saw that it was like in the south of Spain, it was really nice weather, and the hotel was really, really nice, so then I decided to go to Sevilla.
Nice hotel. Okay. With who did you come in touch in the first weeks of Sevilla? Was it easy to meet people, the locals or expats, other expats, or what nationalities were easiest to meet?
The easiest nationalities to meet are Spanish people because they're super open, and at my apartment I have three other roommates.
Yes.
They're also students. One is from Germany, one is from the Netherlands, and one is from Serbia. They're also really open because they're at my apartment. It's very easy to meet students, like a students' party, for example. But the people from my office are all mothers, so it's not like my age.
Yes.
But they're super nice to work with and super open. And if you have problems, they are also really helpful.
Okay. What's the role of alcohol in society? For example, in a bar or in a restaurant or at home, is it different than in Belgium?
Yes, because I'm living in the south of Spain, there's a lot of good weather, so always when the sun's out, the people are out, so after work we go for drinks until late in the evening, like just like copas,
Yes.
sangria, white wine and everything.
Just in a bar.
Yeah, going. I think if you're a student in Sevilla, you go like a lot to Erasmus parties and everything. But if you're working, you go like mainly to after work drinks.
To a bar, drink
To
something,
bars.
and then go to sleep, work in
Yes.
the morning. Okay.
That we are fit to work again next morning.
Working in Sevilla, is it like how is the working atmosphere in the hotel in Sevilla?
Like really relaxing. Like the managers are really open to speak to you, and if you have problems, you can like go straight to the manager. You don't have to go through all different kinds of people. You can just like
Talk to the manager.
say what you want to say, and they will have no problem with it.
And can you compare it with a hotel in Belgium?
I worked in a hotel in Belgium before, and it was more official, more strict. Like you had to follow a lot of rules. Like for example, if you work in Belgium and you have to start at 9, you really start at 9. If you're like 2 minutes late, you're already late. But in Spain, like I'm always there at 9, but like my colleagues are there at 9:30, 9:45, or even
Is
10.
it a big problem for the manager?
No, they don't care.
So if you can explain it, then it's okay.
Yeah, or just say like, yeah, I will work a little bit later or something. It's like no problem.
Okay. Is there a different work ethic? Like you already said, people can start work a little bit longer. It's not just the timetable is a little bit switchable. But are there other specific things you noticed?
They're super flexible. Like for example, I am working at the events department, and the events department is working really close with the sales department, and they're like kind of mixing everything up. Like people from the sales department are sometimes doing tasks from the events department and the other way around. So I think they're way more flexible in things like this than if you would work in Belgium.
Yes. Okay, I understand. Did your job content change in the hotel? Like when did you like in Belgium? The job content, your tasks. Like what did you have to do in Belgium? What did you have to do in Madrid?
I did another job in Belgium than in Sevilla. Like in Belgium, I worked at the front office, and in Sevilla now I'm working at the events and sales department. So it's another department, so I have to do other tasks.
And did you like it in Belgium?
Yeah, I did.
But also in Sevilla.
But yeah, I had to do for my hotel management. I first had to do an operational internship. Like I could choose between front office or like in the restaurant or something, and then I just wanted to do front office, but I couldn't do a management internship yet. So now I'm doing the management internship that I really wanted to do.
So now you can.
Now I can do whatever I want.
Work planning.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have any trouble adapting? Was it easy to adapt to Sevilla, to the people there, to life?
For me, it was really easy because I think I'm a flexible person. I think it depends on the person, like who you are, because it's like a total different way of living in Sevilla than in Belgium. So I think it depends. Like if you like this southern culture, then you will adapt very easily.
And do you have to be open for the culture there, or what could you give us like?
Yeah, my recommendation would be to be very open and to accept everything. Like to go into all the invitations and just try to adapt as much as possible to the lifestyle as possible. Like not keeping your lifestyle from Belgium, like staying inside after work or something. You just go with your colleagues outside and enjoy life.
Enjoy life. How did your friends or family react when you said that you wanted to go to Sevilla for a half year?
Really good, because my mother recommended it, because she knew the person in the hotel. And yeah, really good. They were all super happy for me that I could do it, and yeah, I think you should do it.
Did you see them a lot?
Who?
Your family, your friends?
My mother really loves Spain, so she came 5 times in 4 months. It's like every 3 weeks or something. My father came twice, like together with my mother also. My sister came once, and my 2 brothers never came, but they didn't have time, I think.
It's no biggie. Was there a difference in greeting people?
Yeah, they're way opener. Like in Belgium, if we don't know a person, we will just give a hand to say hi. But in Spain, we all give kisses to each other.
Kisses, hugs.
Being super friendly, being super open. Okay.
And did you work with other expats?
There expats, but not in my department. There's one working in the HR department, and I think one in financial department.
And did you meet with them or not?
Yeah, we go like for drinks after work. Yeah, it's nice. They were like way older than me, but it's nice.
Okay. What was the most shocking, eye-opening experience in Sevilla?
I was there while the Semana Santa was there. So I was there 2nd semester, and Semana Santa is something really, really religious. And I'm living next to the cathedral, so it's like a really big procession in Sevilla, and it's like really once in a lifetime if you can see it from super close, because if you want to see it from like the first row, you have to pay like 500 euros or something to get like a ticket. Exactly? It's a big procession, and from all the churches in Sevilla, they bring a big statue to the big cathedral. So from all the churches, there's one statue, like one Jesus, and they all bring it to the church, and that's happening like in 1 week. There are a lot of processions and everything with like a lot of music, and it's super, super special. And if you want to buy a ticket for it, you have to pay 500 euros to be on the first row. My apartment was
so it's
next to it.
Very Christian.
Very Christian minded, yeah.
Christian. If you can give me one piece of advice for as an international student, what would it be? to go to Sevilla or Spain or?
Be open and really go abroad.
Okay.
Really do it because it's a life-changing experience and once in a lifetime.
Okay, then I would like to thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.